Hey, it's Miles in the laundry room in New York City. And look who I found. Scott Parazynski, after a few days of dealing with some bad weather, getting some thick air, sleeping in a bed instead of on a sleeping bag, a little better toilet accommodations. But you've had quite
Yes,
an
indeed.
adventure. Now you're back at Everest Base Camp. Boy, it looks beautiful. And this may be the moment, right?
This is the moment, Miles. We're headed up tomorrow morning. I'll probably get up around 3 in the morning. Breakfast at 3:30 and on the ice fall at 4. And the summit pushes on. There are several teams that are already head up the mountain. They hope to summit potentially as early as the 18th. I don't think that'll be possible, but probably the 19th. And I hope to be the beneficiary of their kicked-in steps on my summit bid the following day on the 20th is where we're targeting.
So kicked in steps do make it easier, right? You just get follow the path right up.
Well, yeah, it's still enormously difficult. We were the first team up the Lhotse face on blue ice, and it was heinous. Couldn't find a better word to describe it. But I think with lots and lots of traffic, some fresh snow, potentially a few teams that have gone up the day before, it should be a little bit easier. Um, but it's still going to be a pretty huge challenge for me.
All right. Well, there's no question about that. Tell me a little bit about what the weather's looking like right now. Is it? Do you have a sense that it's gotten a little more stable?
It's gotten quite a bit more stable. The winds have died down. The precipitation has eased up, and I'm just kind of panning around here so you can see
Yeah, I like that.
the
That's
beautiful surroundings.
boy,
But
it's surreal. It really looks otherworldly when you do that. Go ahead, keep doing that. It's kind of cool. Go ahead.
it's insanely beautiful. Can't describe it any other way. But we have had a lot of moisture in the air recently that we think is drying up. Also, the jet stream is moving towards the north and west, so that's good for us. It keeps the summit winds down, and that's what we really care about. Piercing winds, 50 knots, as some of our teammates faced on the South Col a few days ago, is just incredibly difficult. Some of the video that I saw looked like they were waging war. Some of
Wow,
the toughest conditions I've ever seen.
wow. So they
Um,
obviously
yeah,
turned back, and are they at base camp
they
with you
did.
now?
They're at base camp and resting, and they hope to give it a go in another couple of days. So, a really a tough push that they gave. They gave it their all. Um, After a few days rest down here in base camp, maybe they can give it another shot and be
Now,
successful.
now a lot has transpired since we last spoke. The storm, the trip down the mountain, uh, another death. Tell us what's been going. It's been really high drama. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it's been very dramatic, much more so than last season. We had one climbing team go up and have to bail out under horrendous conditions. There was an injury in their descent. They got the injured climber down successfully. We had reports that two Sherpa cook boys were drinking basically moonshine, but it contained methanol. One of the pair died. The other did survive. He was helicoptered out to Kathmandu and is doing fine. Um, we've had really rough weather here in general, but we think that trend is over. And certainly for our team that went down to Ferice to a little village about 4,000 feet below here, we're re-energized. We had some great food, some excellent rest. We were able to clear our heads, and we're certainly focused on the 5 or 6 days ahead to the summit.
So you look good. You sound good. You sound pretty optimistic. You think this is it?
I absolutely I feel it in my bones. But there's so many unknowns and so many different elements of this that you can't control. Of course, the weather, avalanches, flukes of injury and illness. But I've been taking good care of myself, and I'm watching my step. I feel really good about this, and I'm certainly going to give it my all. And as I've said before, it's first and foremost, it's a round trip. So, um, I may or may not make the summit, but certainly will be coming back home.
Yeah, that is first and foremost. So as it stands now, if all goes well, summit day will be. You have it figured out.
The 20th.
It'll be the 20th. Okay.
The 20th of May around sunrise, Nepal time, and there's certainly a potential that it could slip a day. We could take an extra rest day at Camp 2 and wait for the 21st if crowds are too heavy. One of the things that I'm most concerned with is an into thin air type scenario where there are too many people on a bottlenecked summit route. So I do plan to leave very early in the morning to hopefully get ahead of the pack. But if I see that there are hordes of people, and the weather looks good for the following day, there's no harm in waiting for the 21st either.
It's not like it's a race, is it?
It's a marathon, not a race. Yep.
Yeah.
That's correct.
All right, and that's pretty cool. So that for people on the East Coast of the United States, that means if it's the 20th, it's actually the night of the 19th that we would be watching and hearing to see how you're doing. And tell me where your media Sherpa Keith Cowing, he's not with you. What's he doing?
Keith is a super strong media Sherpa, but he came down with me, of course, to this village called Fairche for about 4 nights. Those of us who have been here for quite a while and are acclimatized to high altitude and on Everest, it wasn't that big of a challenge for us to come straight away back to base camp. Essentially 3 trekking days all in one day is what we did yesterday. But we thought it more prudent for Keith to take it a little bit easier. Not that he couldn't have done it, but it probably is the better part of valor for him to take it a little bit slower. So he and 3 of this Singapore team elected to stay in Labuche, which is probably 3.5 or 4 hours away by foot. So he'll be coming up this morning, should be here by lunchtime. And you'll see him tomorrow morning instead of me because I'll be on my way up the Icefall.
All right, we wish you well, Scott, and hopefully next time we chat, it will be after a successful summiting. So be safe, get to the top of that darn mountain, and hey, by the way, is now the time to talk about that special package you have with you?
Let's wait a couple of days.
All right, we'll
wait
leave it as
till
a
we're really
tease.
on the yeah, there you go.
All right, there's a tease. Scott
and we may be able to talk. We may be able to talk briefly via walkie-talkie if Keith is online with you. He can hold the walkie-talkie up, and we can have a brief chat in the days ahead. So I look forward to that as well. But thanks for all of your great support, Miles. It's been a lot of fun sharing this with you.
All right, Keith. I really appreciate it, Scott, and we'll tell the world the special package in due course. All right, Scott Parazynski at Everest Base Camp, soon to be on his way to the top of the world. Miles in the laundry room. See ya.